mind that woulda, coulda, shoulda dance because you're not really understanding. Well, let me tell you about something that changed my life, okay? She stood 73 years young, and although she could not see like how me and you see, she saw things with her glass remaining half full. And she was always restricted to these medications due to some decisions that she made in her life that I myself probably would have made better. But because she's stuck in her ways and she do her own thing, I let her sit back and do what she wants to. See, it's because of her that I'm an old soul. I appreciate patience, and I look at her because I see her as rose gold. She's a black pearl, and she gives me something, rejuvenation. So when she went into the hospital last year on Mother's Day, understand my heart dropped. Has your heart ever dropped? Mine sank in my chest. And I got down on my knees harder than I ever did, praying and asking for guidance because I knew that she was about to take a position in her life that she had already had 5 years before. So I'm sitting there and I'm finding myself and I'm crying and I'm praying and I'm not really understanding. I'm contemplating because my body and my mind are moving fast in translation. And as she sits there hooked up to all these different medications, they sitting there and they telling me, Miss Jones, Miss Harris may not make it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She seems to have lived a life that was full to her own, so why is it that she's now being restricted by what a doctor is telling her? And he sit there and he tell me, well, she seems to have gotten old. And I'm like, oh, that is a society state of mind. I call her seasoned because she's teaching me better things that other people would not be able to give me within reason. So when I seen her pass on July 28th, you're not understanding what that did to me. Because I cried out to the Lord that I held so faithfully and asked him for, Lord, why me? Why did you take her away from me? And I got away from that church because I did not understand, and I lived my life so much in regret because as these tears shut down my face, I felt like I had been punished because he had taken something so soft and so suave and so rough and so stubborn away from me, and it wasn't as tangible as a tree because I touch, taste, see, and smell and understand that she seems to have had this impact. So when I got in front of that funeral pew, I'm sitting there with that woulda, shoulda, coulda, but understand it was a privilege to have her in my life because she is the one that cradled my civilization. She gave me something that nobody else can take away from me, but most of all, being 23 years young, she taught me to be patient because I know that my generation is sometimes impulsive, so she taught me to slow down and to live life in the moment and to understand that some things that are not given to you are the ones that you got to go after. So, Grandma, I'm telling you, I love you, I'm thanking you.